The Albion face Nottingham Forest under the lights at the City Ground on the cusp of glory. Their FA Cup journey may be over, but their dream of playing European football still burns bright. A big throw coming up. The ball has been dried on a towel that's been produced on the sidelines. Steele hasn't got it clear. Lewis Dunk has, and off a Nottingham Forest man for a goal kick. Wasn't the longest of throws, but it wasn't dealt with either at the front post or by Steele. Lewis Dunk having to take charge of the situation. Awani holding it up. Down the line it goes to Johnson, who's sprung away from his man. Gibbs White arcs it in, no one there, and that is composed from Estupiñán, and then less composed. Williams goes down, and penalty is the verdict. Estupiñán will protest. It was his miscontrol that led to Williams nicking the ball back, and Jared Gillett has adjudged Estupiñán to have brought down Nico Williams. Yeah, he just clips his heel there. Williams needed no encouragement to go to ground. Steve Cooper vociferous in his appeal. It'll be Brennan Johnson against Jason Steele. Johnson, Steele saves! Wonderful save from Steele to his right. He gets right and got a strong hand to it. Albion need to focus here. They want to celebrate with Jason Steele. Wonderful save. Yes, it's at a nice height, but he had to guess right. Renan Lodi with the throw towards Awani, headed clear by Dunk. Buonanotte, good control from him. Not clear though, and there's the strike, and just past the post. It was speculative, but oh, it was very, very close. Oh, Mitoma, lovely feint away from his man, and he goes again past Felipe. This is Mitoma at his best. Mitoma cuts it back, should be 1-0. What a stop from Navas. And Ciso, with the goal gaping, sees Navas palm his shot over the bar. Remarkable stop. And Ciso just needed to put it in either corner, and instead too close to Navas. Still an excellent save. Colwell. It's all the way through for Johnson. Lewis Dunk gets back at him, but Johnson wide. Johnson got to it first. He looks in horror and appeals in vain for something. There was no foul. And Lewis Dunk, despite not getting the ball, did enough to put him off, and he slides it wide. Oh, look at that from Enciso. Wriggles clear. Enciso carries on his run, and that's a perfect pass for March. March can still get on it. March, McAllister, and McAllister just beyond the upright. Enciso at the heart of it. Navas scrambling to his left, but beyond the post from Alexis McAllister. Given away again, here's Buonanotte. Buonanotte to March. Danger here for Nottingham Forest. March, Navas, and it's a tap-in on his full Premier League debut. Buonanotte. Well onside. Poor goalkeeping from Navas. March just jinking in field as he loves to do, and Buonanotte can't believe his luck. An absolute tap-in for his first ever Albion goal. And it is critically important as it gives the Seagulls the lead at the City Ground. Buonanotte can't win the ball back for his side. Gibbs White helped on for Awani. Awani wriggling clear, Lodi across. It's there. The most fortunate of goals right on the stroke of half-time. Jason Steele fuming. Renan Lodi is taking the celebrations of his teammates. Gibbs-White, then Danilo into Awoniyi, out to Lodi, drilled in low, and it's come off Gross, and that deflection has flicked it beyond Jason Steele. So unfortunate. Right before the break, Nottingham Forest haul themselves level. Dunk into the channel for Enciso. Enciso's turn is good. His cross, not bad either, and the drive is wide from Estupiñán. The cross to Estupiñán drove it into the ground, but it bobbles wide. It was on target, it was really testing Navas. Lodi, across it goes. Handball appeals from much of the City ground. It drops for Williams. Williams drives, and it's past the post. Caught it sweetly, but didn't have the swerve to bring it back inside that post. Good flick that, very good flick. Estupiñán. And away goes Buonanotte, and Buonanotte races clear. Buonanotte, Mitoma, and Mitoma wide. Everyone in the ground thought that was heading in. Great control from Buonanotte to take it out of his feet. Timed the pass to perfection, slightly behind Mitoma. And he tried to arc it in. That is a whisker away from Kaoru Mitoma. Well, one back by Gibbs-White. Awoniyi, Gibbs-White, Nottingham Forest now threatening to take the lead. Gibbs-White to the back post. Williams is there. And Jason Steele, at the second time of asking, grabs it. And there's a couple of Nottingham Forest players down who collided with each other. Johnson hanging a leg at this one and clattering Williams. It's too hot for Steele to handle initially, but he grabbed it at the second time of asking. Nico Williams being stretchered off, applauded off. Trying to find a way through. And now there's a break on. Now there's a break. Danilo! He scores! Nottingham Forest take the lead. The young Brazilian with his first goal for the club, sliding it beyond the despairing dive of Jason Steele, and the City ground roars his approval. Almost all his own work. The young man signed in January with his first goal, and it could be a huge goal for the hosts. Great finish, Brighton with it all to do. Oh, Colwill has given it to Koyate. Danilo, Gibbs-White over the bar, just lent back a fraction too much. That could have been that. If that had nestled in the top corner, Nottingham Forest would be very hard to beat from 2 goals up. Dunk caresses it out to March. March with plenty of time and space. March, infield he comes. March, saved by Navas. Worth a hit from Solly March. He did extremely well to find space for the shot and to test Navas. It's been wrestled off of Caicedo, and it's broken to Topolo. The substitute burst forward. He's got Koyate with him, and that is a solid and important block from the retreating Levi Colwill. Handball appeals again. Mitoma surely being held by Topolo there. Lewis Dunk stretching. Oh, this might be given, you know. There's no intention to play the ball with his hand, but the penalty is being given. The City ground roars its approval. Gibbs-White to seal it for Nottingham Forest. Stuttery run up and rolls it in. Calmly as you like. Morgan Gibbs-White hands all 3 points to Nottingham Forest. A huge moment in their relegation battle. They're hugging stewards And despite the stuttering run-up, it was rolled calmly into the net. And the reaction is one of ecstasy. Steve Cooper sinks to his knees.